Look who I have. It's a little Flint boy. Oh, you can't really see him. Well, sorry. Sweet boy. Okay. The Great Depression. So you have your World War One stuff. It ends right here. This is all of that 14 points stuff. Remember? The Great Depression. I told you in the introduction thing, or I told you at school, whatever, that I'm being talked about in another room. Okay. I told you that I don't really deal with the 1920s, honestly, in U.S. world, though. I don't really deal with the 1920s in world history. Um, the 1920s are great in America. It's basically already depression in Europe. Why? Well, because of cleanup. Countries are having to fix things after World War One. You saw the destruction at the end of the last video or in class with me. Things are a mess and nobody has money to do it. But Germany is going to pay her reparations, remember? So, yeah. There's another reason. Weak. We also talked about all of these weak countries. Wait, all these new countries, these baby countries. I've told you a million, billion, quadrillion times. A new country, a baby country, is always going to struggle a little bit. You put a baby country right on top of the Great Depression, and we got a problem. Especially some of these countries are having to deal with fallout, not just from World War One, but like Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia. Some of those countries don't want to be, oh man, some of those people groups don't want to be part of Czechoslovakia. The Romani are like, we're not Czech or Slovaks. What the heck? Everybody down in Yugoslavia is like, who's Yugo? What? Okay, so just understand there's a lot of issues, and a lot of these democracies are falling apart. They're going away. In fact, we're going to have a new type of government coming up in this time period: dictatorships, fascism. Yikes. France. France isn't stable at this time. The Third Republic that they've had for a while has fallen apart. Germany, remember they overthrew Kaiser Wilhelm and kicked him out, and now they have a new government that they now hate because the Weimar Republic, oh, here it is written. I told you you'd see it later. If you remember, the Weimar Republic is the government who signed the Treaty of Versailles. So as a result, they have accepted to pay all these reparations. Remember, $33 billion worth. But who's going to repay Germany for their destruction? Nobody. Guys, Germany can't pay. They can't even start making their payments. I mean, yes, England went in and took their weapons, remember the demilitarization stuff, and that's kind of their first big payment. But they can't pay any money. So we, America, loan them some. Ooh, but we loaned them after I just looked down and saw hyperinflation. I'm sorry. We do loan them some, but I did skip something. So they come up with this bright idea. Bob, the random citizen, shouldn't be in charge of the government. I know history, but I don't know crap about how to lead a country. I even teach governments. I still don't know how to lead a country. I don't know. I really am being talked about in another room. Not in a bad way, though. So, anyway, they really can't pay their stuff. And then the Weimar Republic figures it out. La They got an idea. They know what to do. They go to England and they put down a whole wad of money. Here's your $33 billion of reparations. Done. England's like, what the heck? Where have you been keeping this money? What do you mean, where have we been keeping it? We just printed it. Random citizen Bob on the street shouldn't lead a country if he doesn't understand how the economy works. And that's what just happened in Germany. Because here's the thing. When you print money, you just cause inflation. Where the money doesn't, it's not worth anything. Look at this boy. You want to say hi to my boy? You want to say hi to my kids? Oh, I love you. He wants down. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Okay. He licked my nose. Okay, so they just caused inflation. And here's why. Okay, now listen. If you tune out right now, you're going to be so lost. Does this get complicated, what I'm about to say? Yes. Hang on. I will also tell you this. As usual, we're kindergartening this, man. You're going to learn a lot more about this when you are senior economics. Okay, listen. When you go to McDonald's or wherever you go and you pay with this piece of paper, that piece of paper means nothing. You're like, what? It's just a piece of paper. Oh, but it's a special piece of paper. It's green and it has a little thing in it, miss. And it feels weird. It's still just a piece of paper. Except for this right here. Okay. Okay. I wish I would stop talking. Okay. Wherever you're at right now, pause this video and go get a dollar bill. Or 20 or 100, whatever you have. Because kids don't believe me. And so I have them get out a dollar in school and they're like, oh, cool. Get a dollar real fast. I'll wait. Okay. I want you to look at the serial number right here. It's not going to be the same as this up here. Check. It's not going to be the same as this. You know how I know? Are you ready? This piece of paper means nothing except for what this value it gives it. And I always get it confused. Gold, silver standard, okay, whatever, who cares? Whatever it is that backs us, gold or silver or, I don't know, whatever. Okay, there are certain places. The most famous in America is Fort Knox. But there are certain places, okay, where there's like gold or silver or whatever, literally just lined up, okay? That's where all the wealth in our country is. You're like, no, it's with my dollar bill. Your dollar bill is a representative of a piece of gold that is sitting in a vault somewhere. Think about it like this. Did I bring, I don't know if I have any pencils. If I don't have a pencil, I can't do this. Yes, I do. Okay, look. Let's say that you have okay. Let's say that you have a gold bar right here. Look at that. That is my gold bar. Yeah. They're divided. Whoa. They're like gridded out, like a grid. Yeah. Excuse me for a moment. I usually do this in class, but I forgot to like pre-do this. You know what? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, look. This right here is what I was drawing. And again, I draw this in class. Hopefully I'm doing this in class. There we go. Okay, look. This is your gold bar that is sitting somewhere in like Fort Knox. Yeah? Or silver or whatever. Who cares? This section of that gold bar is worth $100. This selfie, this section is worth 50. Oh my gosh, I can't go backwards. 50, 25, 25. Oh, there's no $25 bills. $20 bills. These are all worth 10. These are all worth $1. Got it? They're all divided like that. Got it? On each one is written, just pretend, a serial number. That's my serial number. Right there. Yeah? Guess what? Girls, Sophie, Freya, stop. Okay, look. This serial number right here is going to correspond to a serial number on here. Now, this is a dollar bill that you're looking at, so it's going to be one of these. Okie dokie? Okay, listen. When you go to McDonald's and you use this dollar bill with this serial number right here, okay? It is like, this is a representation, so it is like you're paying with, got to get over there, with that piece of a gold bar right there. That right there. Okay, so what happens if we have a counterfeit? Are you ready? If I make a counterfeit $100 bill, and I now have two $100 bills that both have the exact same, where is it? Serial number up here. I have two. They are not worth $100. They are worth half. What? If I make a counterfeit dollar bill and I use this serial number right here, I have just cut the amount that this dollar bill is worth. It is no longer worth $1. It is worth 50 cents because I have two of them. What if I make four of this same dollar bill with the same serial number? It's not worth 50 cents. There's now four of them, so it is worth 25 cents. What if I make 10? Well, it's worth 10 cents. What if I make 100 of these? Do you see a problem? When you make counterfeit bills, money loses its value. It's not worth anything. Well, the sweet government prints money. They just print it. Guys, you can't just print money in America. You have to have an actual, like, serial number that supposedly actually matches some gold bar somewhere or silver, whatever. Otherwise, that dollar bill means nothing. Oh, shoot. Okay, listen. When Germany goes to England with a huge stack of cash and they say, here's our $33 billion of reparations, we're done. And England's like, dude, where'd you get this money? Oh, we printed it. Sophie. England's like, um, this money's worth nothing. Take it and go. You owe us a payment next week. The Weimar Republic doesn't really get it. Guys, it's like I said, you can't just put Bob on in charge. Thank you. They have to know about the economy. They have to know things like that, or they're going to cause inflation. Because here's what happens they take $33 billion worth of money back to Germany, and they don't really get it. They don't know what the issue is. So they give it to the German people. You just put $33 billion of counterfeit money, money that all has the same serial number, into circulation. When we made 10 of these dollar bills, that meant the dollar bills were only worth 10 cents. So what if I made 33 billion of them? I don't even know that math. I don't even want to know that math. Money becomes utterly useless in Germany. Literally useless. It means nothing. Check this out. This is the price of bread in Berlin in German marks. When I was in Germany and they still had marks before the euro, a mark was a little bit less than a dollar. It was basically a dollar, but a little bit less. Just pretend like it's a dollar. That'll be easiest. Okay, it's not accurate, but that's close enough. So, when World War I ended, okay, in 1918, the price of a loaf of bread, 50 cents. Okay, so we do. Like 3 years later, it's $4. Okay, I mean, I pay $4 for a loaf of bread. I think we do today, right? Then look at 1922. Guys, 1 year later, and we've gone from one loaf of bread being $4 to $163. Are you going to pay for a loaf of bread for $163? And here's the thing, if a loaf of bread is $163, how much is meat? I don't even know. I don't even know. A year later, 1923, $250. I have to shut this door. Excuse me. Okay. They're just too darn loud out there. What is the price of meat if bread is $250? Check this out. $33 billion has just been put into the economy. And look, within 2 months, we've doubled the price of bread. Oh, but wait. What is that? April, May, 2 more months. I don't know what that is, but it's not double. Check this out. 1 month later, the price of bread. What the heck? 1 month later. Guys, we're talking the price of one loaf of bread. Oh, but wait, there's more. What is that? 1.5 million marks, dollars, whatever you want to think of, for a loaf of bread. And again, if that's the loaf of bread, what about meat? Oh my gosh. I think that's it. Oh, no, it's not. Of course not. Why would that be it? Guys, look at this. Oh my gosh. While I let the cat out, I feel like I'm babysitting. Okay. See why I live by myself. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're having some massive inflation issues. This isn't called normal inflation. This is right here, I mean, especially right here where they put that $33 billion in, it's called hyperinflation. And guys, literally, the money meant nothing. Absolutely nothing. Look at this. People had all of these bills, all these marks, and they couldn't buy anything with it. Bread tends to be a cheaper type thing. They can't buy anything with it though. Look at these kids. Guys, this is money. Like, I want to be rich enough that I can just throw money around and stack it up like a big old house, but they're not rich. They have money because the government gave it to them, but it doesn't mean anything because all the government did was print counterfeit money. Things in Germany, whoa, are not going well. And right here, you start seeing people asking for work. This guy right here, he's holding a sign. Nehme jeder Arbeiter. I'll take a job. Please. This guy right here. Habe Hunger. I'm hungry. I have hunger is what that literally means. I'm hungry. Suche Arbeit, mache alles. I will work for anything. I'm hungry. I want to work. Do you see them asking for money? No. Both men are asking for Arbeit. This word right here. You're going to see it again as we talk about like the Holocaust, concentration camps, Arbeit macht frei, extermination camps. Okay, you're going to see it again. Arbeit means work. He's asking for work. He's asking for work. What word do you see there? Ich suche Arbeit. Work. We have a major problem in Germany. The money is worth nothing. Nothing. The money's worth nothing. How do you pay your workers? You don't. So people lose their jobs. If the money's worth nothing, how do you Pay your house bill. If a piece of bread is $1 billion, how do you pay a house bill? You don't. You lose your house. You have no groceries. You have no medicine. You have no. Germany at this time is weird because there are some people who are okay, but the majority of people aren't. And they are not the only ones. We, oh, here it is. I'm sorry. We loan a crap load of money to Germany. England is really pressuring them to start paying their reparations. They're like, dude, you gave us counterfeit money. Now where's the money? We need real money. We need payments. We don't expect you to pay the whole thing at once, but you should be making regular payments. I mean, even if it's like $100. Well, is $100 $100 in Germany? No, in Germany, $100 is like 400 quadrillion million billion. It's not possible. So we loan Germany money. Now, this money that we loan to Germany, we don't put it into their economy. We give this money to Germany and we say, okay, this money is only to be used. Oh my gosh. This money is only to be used for reparations. Take this money, give it to England. They're like, oh my gosh, America. Thank you. Guys, at first, honestly, Hitler's not gunning for us. Not at first. I mean, he will pretty quickly. But at first, he's not. We didn't sign the Treaty of Versailles. We felt like the Treaty of Versailles was too harsh of a document. We didn't think it was good for Germany. And now we're loaning Germany money, even though we were at war with them. Oh my gosh, we look so good here. But really, Germany isn't gunning for us at first in World War II. That will come later. That will come as soon as they realize, oh, America doesn't really back us. She was just being nice. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow, we look at what happened to us in the Great Depression. Because it was not pretty.